What's good, Skol Nation? The 2025 NFL season is almost here, and your Minnesota Vikings are ready to storm the field. Last year, we lit up the league with a 14-3 record, only to get tripped up by the Rams in the wild card round. But this year, it's a whole new game, and we've got some massive changes to talk about. Training camp is just days away, and the buzz around the Vikings is electric. From a new quarterback taking the helm to questions about our defense, there's so much to unpack. Are we ready to make a Super Bowl run? Let's dive into the heart of Vikings news and find out what's cooking in Minnesota. Here's the deal. We're breaking down the top storylines for the 2025 season, starting with our new QB and a potential reunion with a defensive star. Stick with me because this is going to get you hyped. What's got you most excited for the Vikings this year? Drop it in the comments below. JJ McCarthy takes the wheel. Let's talk about the biggest change in Minnesota. JJ McCarthy is our new QB1. After Sam Darnold's departure to Seattle on a 3-year, $100.5 million deal, the Vikings are handing the keys to the number 10 overall pick from the 2024 NFL Draft. This 22-year-old Michigan star is the youngest starting quarterback in the league, and the pressure is on. McCarthy missed his entire rookie season with a torn meniscus, but don't sleep on him. He led Michigan to a national championship in 2023, completing 72.3% of his passes for 2,991 yards, 22 touchdowns, and just 4 interceptions. The kid's got poise, arm strength, and a knack for winning. Qualities that have teammates like Harrison Smith raving about his leadership. But here's the question. Can McCarthy handle the leap from college to the NFL? Some analysts, like Bleacher Report's Christopher Knox, predict growing pains, calling him a potential bust for 2025 due to sky-high expectations after Darnold's 14-win season. What do you think? Will JJ shine or stumble? Let me know in the comments. The McCarthy hype train. The Vikings are all in on JJ McCarthy, and for good reason. Head coach Kevin O'Connell, the quarterback whisperer himself, has built a roster to support our young signal caller. With stars like Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, TJ Hawkinson, and Aaron Jones, McCarthy's got one of the most explosive offenses in the NFL. Talk about a dream setup. During spring practices, McCarthy showed flashes of brilliance, experimenting with different throw trajectories and earning praise for his growth. Former Vikings QB Dante Culpepper even predicted JJ could tear up the league, citing his zippy passes and command of the offense. That's the kind of hype that gets Skol Nation fired up. But it's not all smooth sailing. McCarthy's still green, and some, like NFL insider Ross Tucker, say the Vikings had doubts, chasing Darnold and Daniel Jones before committing to JJ. Do you trust McCarthy to lead us to the playoffs? Hit the comments and let's debate. The Stephon Gilmore saga. Now, let's shift to the defense, where a big question looms. What's up with Stephon Gilmore? The veteran cornerback, who signed a 1-year, $10 million deal with the Vikings in 2024, is still a free agent. After losing him and Shaq Griffin, our secondary's got some holes, and fans are buzzing about a possible reunion. Last season, Gilmore was a rock for Brian Flores' defense, playing 15 games with 56 tackles, an interception, and 9 passes defended. At 34, he's not the elite superstar he once was, but his fit in Minnesota was undeniable. USA Today's Nick Brinkerhoff recently named the Vikings as a top suitor for Gilmore, alongside teams like the Falcons, Raiders, and Dolphins. Could Gilmore be the missing piece to keep our defense among the NFL's elite? The Vikings ranked 28th in passing yards allowed last season, so a veteran like Gilmore could be huge. Should we bring him back or look elsewhere? Drop your thoughts below. The defensive dilemma. Speaking of the defense, let's zoom out. Brian Flores has built one of the most unique and aggressive units in the NFL, but losing Gilmore and Griffin hurts. Add in the tragic loss of rookie Kyrie Jackson and Mekhi Blackmon's ACL tear, and our cornerback room is thinner than we'd like. The Vikings have made moves, signing Isaiah Rodgers to a 2-year, $11 million deal and relying on Mekhi Blackmon to step up post-recovery. But with Jalen Ramsey trade rumors swirling in Miami, some fans are dreaming big. Could Minnesota make a splash for an all-pro like Ramsey? Or is Gilmore the smarter play? Here's the kicker. Our defense was a top 10 unit last year, thanks to Flores schemes and players like Byron Murphy Jr. and Cameron Bynum. Can they hold it together without Gilmore? What's the one defensive move you'd make before the season starts? Let's hear it. Building around McCarthy. Back to the offense. The Vikings have gone all out to set McCarthy up for success. General Manager Kwesi Adofo-Mensah has crafted a quarterback-proof roster, bolstering the offensive line with additions like center Ryan Kelly. This line, anchored by Christian Darrisaw, is built to keep JJ upright and give him time to find Jefferson and Addison downfield. The skill players are straight-up loaded. Justin Jefferson, the best receiver in the game, is coming off another monster season. Jordan Addison, despite a pending DUI trial, is a deep threat, and TJ Hawkinson's return from injury adds a reliable safety valve. Aaron Jones, with 1,138 rushing yards last year, keeps defenses honest. But here's the suspense. Will this stacked roster translate to wins? The Vikings are banking on McCarthy's ability to gel with these playmakers. If he does, we could be looking at a playoff run. Who's the most critical player for JJ's success? Share your pick below. The pressure's on. Let's be real, Skull Nation. The expectations for 2025 are sky high. After a 14-3 season, anything less than a deep playoff run feels like a letdown. McCarthy's stepping into a spotlight brighter than US Bank Stadium's lights, and not everyone's sold on him. Bleacher Report's Christopher Knox called him the Vikings' biggest potential bust, citing his lack of regular season experience. On the flip side, teammates are hyping JJ up. Safety Cameron Bynum said McCarthy's work ethic, even while injured, showed he's ready to be QB1. He was in meetings grilling defenders about coverages and building chemistry. That's the kind of leadership that could quiet the doubters. But what happens if McCarthy struggles early? His first 3 starts are brutal. On the road against the Bears, then home against the Falcons and Bengals. Can JJ handle the heat, or will the doubters be proven right? Tell me your predictions in the comments. Gilmore reunion or new blood? Let's circle back to Gilmore. The idea of bringing him back has Skull Nation buzzing, but it's not a done deal. Posts on X, like one from @Julgad, have fueled speculation about a reunion, but nothing's confirmed. Gilmore's experience could stabilize our secondary, especially with young corners like Rodgers and Blackman stepping into bigger roles. Other teams are in the mix, though. The Falcons, Raiders, and Dolphins all need cornerback help, and Gilmore's proven he can still ball out. If the Vikings pass, could they regret it? Or should they hunt for a bigger name like Jalen Ramsey if Miami's fire sale is real? Here's the big question. What's the smarter move? Re-signing a known quantity like Gilmore or taking a gamble on a new face? I'm torn, Skull Nation. Hit the comments with your take on our secondary. The road to Super Bowl 60. As training camp looms, the Vikings are built to compete now. Kevin O'Connell's 34-17 record over 3 seasons proves he's one of the NFL's best coaches. With Flores defense and a stacked offense, Minnesota's got the pieces for a Super Bowl 60 run. But it all hinges on McCarthy's ability to deliver. The schedule's no joke. After those tough early games, we've got 9 dome games, including home matchups at US Bank Stadium, where the Skull chant will be rocking. If McCarthy can harness this roster's potential, we could be talking about a deep playoff push. But any slip-ups, and the doubters will pounce. What's your vibe for 2025? Are we hoisting the Lombardi Trophy? Or is it another year of close but not quite? Drop your bold predictions below and let's get this debate going. Skull Nation, let's ride. Skull Nation, the 2025 season is our time to shine. JJ McCarthy's ready to lead, our offense is stacked, and the defense could be elite with the right moves. Whether it's bringing back Gilmore or rolling with our young corners, the Vikings are poised for something special. Let's pack US Bank Stadium and make some noise. Training camp starts July 20th for rookies and QBs, with the full team reporting on July 22nd. Keep your eyes on Vikings news for the latest updates, because this season's going to be a wild ride. Who's your breakout star for 2025? McCarthy, Jefferson, or someone else? Share below. If you're as pumped as I am, smash that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel for more Vikings content. Share this video with your fellow Skol fans, and let's get ready for kickoff. Skol Vikings!